So this is just going to be a quick little video today. I want to spend a couple of minutes talking about the conch shell. I made a video a few weeks back of me switching from fish to conch as my main shell. Now I have several shells installed on my system. I have bash, CSH, fish, conch, and of course in Emacs I have the E shell. But my default user shell now is conch. When I launch a terminal, this is the conch shell running inside of the Alacrity terminal. And on that video I made a few weeks back, I installed conch not as a native Arch package, but I installed it as a Python virtual environment and, installed it with pip and, all of that. So I created a Python virtual environment with Python -venv to create a virtual environment. And then I named it something. I think I named it conch venv or something like that. And it creates a directory in my home directory called conch-venv. That's a Python virtual environment. And from there, I can cd into that virtual environment, the conch-venv directory that I have created. And from there, inside that directory, I could do something like a pip install and then various libraries. For example, if I was installing conch, I would install conch. I also had to install, I think, the prompt underscore toolkit package that also was very important to make sure that conch looks right. And then I had to do some interesting stuff to make conch my default shell because, I couldn't just do a standard like a change shell, -L for list. Conch was not going to appear here because the way I installed it, I did not install it as a native package. This is the native package here, /user/bin/conch. But because I installed it in that virtual environment was unknown to the change shell command, right? Conch didn't appear in your /etc/shells file, which is where all of this is getting pulled from. So I had to manually edit the /etc/shells file to include the path to my conch virtual environment. And then I also had to manually edit the /etc/passwd file as well to make sure that my user, well, if I cat the /etc/passwd, I found the line that included my user, which is DT. And here is the DT user. He is user ID number 1000. That's typically your home user, right? And the DT user, I had to manually set his default shell to my home directory /conch-venv/ the full path to the binary, the conch binary within that Python virtual environment. And it was a mess because I didn't realize this at the time because I haven't played with Python virtual environments that much, is that they will eventually break, especially on Arch Linux because Arch Linux is a rolling release distro. And of course, Python, the native Python stuff on Arch is constantly being updated. And when they moved to a new version of Python a week or so ago, 2 weeks ago, I think it's been now, what happened to my conch virtual environment? Well, it no longer worked. It was broken. And you can't really update the Python virtual environment. The way you do this is you remove completely the old virtual environment and you create a new one and then reinstall everything as fresh packages that are built against, your new Python libraries. And that is going to be extremely tedious. I did not like that. Plus, it was annoying as hell when the update happened and I tried to log into my computer. I couldn't because I'm trying to log in from my login manager as DT. And what is DT's default shell? Well, it's that virtual environment for conch, right? And I couldn't log in to any window manager. I couldn't launch a TTY. I couldn't drop the DT user into a TTY because his shell was broken. It's pointing to a shell that just no longer worked. So I could drop to a TTY and log in as the root user because the root user on a Linux system, his shell is typically going to be bash or just sh, which is typically symlinked to bash. I got a proper shell as the root user, and from there I was able to correct my shell problem. And to correct my shell problem, all I really needed to do was simply install conch as a native package. I needed to do a sudo pacman-S conch, the native conch package, and I also needed, well, in this case, I needed to install python-prompt underscore toolkit, because again, you're going to need that package for the conch prompt and the conch shell and everything to actually work properly. And for me, I was using the Starship prompt. So if you don't already have Starship installed, go ahead and install the Starship prompt. So all I did was install all of that, and then from there I changed my default user shell using the change shell command. So there's change shell -l for list, but you would use sudo change shell -s for set, and then user bin conch would be what you would set that to. And now I actually have a conch shell that should theoretically always work because it's using native packages and not those pip packages within a Python virtual environment. And again, I wanted to make today's video because if I ran into that problem, any of you guys that followed me in on conch inside a virtual environment also ran into that problem. And if you're unsure of how to solve the problem, well, you solve the problem by just blowing away the virtual environment and just installing conch as a native package. Take care, guys. Peace.